Most of us, when we think about the refugee crisis, we think about direct end-to-end solutions. This next team is from the University of Waterloo. And they've actually created a B2B platform. And they've developed that technology. It's very robust. They've just returned from pilot locations, and we're all excited to see where that technology can go for making organizations that really are part of this week's ecosystem succeed in helping bridge the gap and restoring the rights of Indian refugees. Good luck.
Thank you, and we're honored to be here. This past year, we have been working with refugees in Germany and the Netherlands, in this old military base and prison. Today, more than 10,000 refugees live in these settlements. During this time, two things struck us. One, majority of the refugees never left these settlements, even though they were allowed to. And second, many of the locals did not even know who were behind these walls. This paints a literal picture of isolation due to the barriers refugees face. The biggest barrier? Integration into new societies. To integrate, refugees need to reach 3 milestones: learn the local language, rebuild community, and find employment. When we worked with refugees in Austria, Sweden, Canada, and the UK, we found that they needed to achieve the exact same milestones. This is Noor. She told us dignity means being a proud, contributing member of society. But to contribute, refugees like Noor needed to first integrate. Failure to do so creates social divides and increases a country's economic costs. The current approach? Matching programs. A majority of refugee organizations are already doing this globally. Refugees and community members are matched so that they could together go on the integration journey. But current matching processes are painfully manual and has been for decades. In 2016, the 6 countries that we worked in spent nearly $20 billion on just integration programs. But with all this spent, it still takes on average 15 years for refugees to integrate. This is why we created Epoch. Our technology facilitates the end-to-end matching processes and more. Community members and refugees can directly connect on Epoch's Skills Marketplace. Users will exchange skills and services gamified with time as currency.
Here's how Epoch works. Noor is connected to Epoch through her refugee organization. Noor needs more income practice so she can find a job. On Epoch, Noor sees an available list of activities that can accelerate her integration. She selects language exchange partner and submits a request. I see this and I message her. I help Noor for 1 hour and Noor gives me 1 time credit. I can now spend this time credit on anything offered on the application, such as a cultural cooking lesson. With Epoch, Noor is able to expand her network and share her skills and culture. Most importantly, Noor is able to contribute back to the community when she is ready. As Noor continues to use Epoch, her integration time will accelerate from 15 years to 5 years. In order to allow refugees like Noor and community members to use Epoch for free, we will license our software to refugee organizations and corporate partners on a subscription model. These are our 2 revenue streams. For refugee organizations, we will decrease matching times from months to days and cost from $1,000 a match to a few dollars. These savings will allow refugee organizations to better allocate their funding to help more refugees. Epoch also provides a performance dashboard that can be used for reporting for governments and funding agencies. We have launched our beta platform to 5 organizations, with 15 more in the pipeline. This includes the UN's IOM, refugee organizations, and municipalities across North America and Europe. And for our second revenue stream, our corporate partners, PwC, Google, and Danby, have told us they wanted opportunities to increase employee engagement. Epoch provides their employees with flexible micro-volunteering opportunities in their local communities. The CEO of Danby has reported a significant increase in employee engagement after he personally implemented a refugee integration program. He says, "My employees love coming into work while knowing they're saving the world."
Epoch will bring corporate partners and refugee organizations together to build a safe platform with verified users. This will create a more diverse and larger local communities to support refugees on their integration journey, cutting the times from 15 years to 5. Now that we've tested our technology and model, we are well on our way to onboarding our first 100 refugee organizations and corporate partners by the end of year 1. With Hult's funding, we'll be able to increase our deployment efforts, rapidly rolling Epoch out globally. We break even in year 3, reaching over 1,000 partnered organizations, and by the end of year 5, we'll have implemented Epoch across North America, Europe, and the Middle East, serving over 4,000 refugee organizations and 2,500 corporate partners. These organizations will connect over 3 million refugees onto Epoch's marketplace. Epoch will help countries remove the integration bottleneck in the refugee journey, and this will increase their capacities to take in more refugees out of camps and informal settlements. And we are ready with our full team of staff, global partners, and advisors. Epoch will bring the public, the private, and civil society together to support refugees in their new communities. And together, we'll break down walls and barriers and reawaken human potential. Thank you.